Hey guys, this is Corey and I'm back on the YouTubes. I haven't made a video in so long. But today we're going to be playing I guess a point and click game. I guess that's how you would explain it. It's also in the horror category. I don't know, it's weird to explain, but we're going to play this game. It's called Serena. Free on Steam if you want to check it out. But yeah, let's go ahead and start it up here. All right.
Sometimes, when I make a great effort, I can remember her scent. Serena? Why can't I see you more clearly? Why can't I even remember?
I have played this game once before, but I don't remember anything about it. So
This was taken on that crisp winter night at our mutual friend's hunting lodge. We came back indoors, laughing, giddy as teeth. It was truly like an enchanted time, like we were in a magic circle
He's
where
just
no
weird
sorrow
looking.
or pain could touch us.
She better be hot.
My love, we don't have a lot of photos of ourselves as a couple, so the furniture came with the cabin. Considering how often
The only thing I remember about this game is you have to like
place
click
is,
on
helped
everything
make
that
up
has
our
this
mind.
stupid little magnifying glass.
Sometimes she would brush her leg against mine under the table when we were eating. A curious, sensual thrill. The table is worn but sturdy, just like our relationship was. Or is.
I don't know if that's a good thing. Worn, but sturdy.
Our dining table. Quite modest, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I could tell plenty of stories about this table. To be honest, the dining table was well worn even when we acquired the cabin. You could tell from its appearance that it had been the centerpiece of many happy occasions. And there were many more to come. We had such a wonderful time dining in this cabin. Serena loved to experiment with her cooking. Truth be told, not all the cooking she did was a resounding success. We agreed to never attempt doing ravioli again.
Can't even do ravioli. I mean, come on. Like, just buy a microwave for this place. Chef Boyardee, come on.
You silly dolt. Here, give me that. Don't be such a child.
Such a child.
I think it dates from the colonial era, probably brought over by the Pilgrims. Sharing meals with a good red wine was one of the great pleasures in our relationship, especially in the intimacy of this cabin.
Intimacy. Ooh.
I should probably eat. Can't remember the last time I ate, yet I don't feel hungry. So much wisdom and happiness in this bookcase. My life would have been much poorer without all this.
Okay, so he likes to read books.
The smell of old books.
I can tell why
is
she left,
intoxicating.
or why she
What happens
killed
to wood
herself,
pulp
or
as it
whatever
ages
happened.
gives it that distinctive vanilla smell. I loved it when we took down one of my favorites and curled up on the bed to read together as the wind
Read
howled
together?
outside on cold winter nights. Most of the books are mine, but all of hers are still here too. A lot of rarity. I didn't lend out my Necronomicon, did I? No.
Necronomicon.
Most of the books are
Okay.
mine, but all of hers are still here too. A lot of rarities and
Okay, so it
special
starts repeating
editions
stuff.
here. So many afternoons spent in this armchair.
This has to be so boring. Like, what even? Why do you even buy this place?
Come sit with me. I want to talk. And cuddle.
What did we talk about? Damn this fallible memory of mine.
He even says big words. You can tell he like reads all these books. Necronomicon, fallible.
The most
Jeez.
comfortable spot in the cabin. Well, along with the bed, of course. I can imagine her cuddling up to me even now, putting her hand under my shirt. Of course, we made love here, too. There was no place in the cabin we didn't before things deteriorated. the most comfortable spot in the cabin. Well, along with the bed. I can imagine her cuddling up to me even now, putting her hand under my shirt.
That's creepy.
This window never got much attention. Then again, the view isn't nearly as spectacular. Priorities, right? I guess it's covered with grease and grime from cooking, mostly. There's probably nothing out there that I want to see, anyway. All the stuff I care about is I can make out nothing through this window. There was a time, long ago, that all this disrepair felt oddly homey. All the windows are drafty, but like everything else, we just got used to it. We liked it, even. I can make out nothing through this window.
Okay. Alright, you ain't got to me twice.
No, I don't want to leave right now. There's still something for me in here. I better stay in case Serena comes back. There's always a chance she might return. There's nothing for me out there. She made this with her own hands. She was really good.
Look what I made, hun, in case we ever need to sweep something under the carpet. See the pattern of yellow squares? It's from this rug I remembered from my nursery. I must have been like 3 or 4, but it always stuck with me.
You remember it from a nursery.
And no trap door under there.
Friggin'
Just more creaky floor.
Einstein?
I always resisted the temptation to sweep things under there when it was my turn to tidy up.
The rug's all crooked again. Can you help me
And no trap door under there. I always resisted the temptation to sweep things under there when it was my turn to tidy up.
Shut up.
Come, love, with peace in your heart, said Niamh of the ice blue eyes. Blue eyes. It's based on an Irish folktale. Warrior poet O'Sheen goes to Tirnanog, a Celtic otherworld known as the Land of Youth and Promise. Niamh is of the Fey folk, the fair ones, fairies. Weird mix of doggerel and artistry.
What even is
The
doggerel?
elemental imagery is evocative, but the language and structure are a bit quaint. Still, some lines jump out at you. I've always been drawn to things that are kind of both good and bad at the same time. Maybe because that's so like life. My grandma introduced me to these old legends when I was just a kid, in between stories of what she could still remember of her childhood in the old country. Weird mix of doggerel and artistry. The elemental imagery is evocative, but the language and structure are... Something draws me to this trunk. Is it the memories locked with... We use this trunk to store trinkets and papers, but I can't help thinking there's something of importance inside.
Well, then open it.
It's too painful. I want to, but not yet. We found this trunk at a flea market.
Ooh.
We used to love rummaging around those in our early years.
Who doesn't like flea markets? I mean,
Big enough for a lifetime of mementos.
or a life. Period.
We found this trunk at a flea market.
Okay.
We used to love rummaging around
Okay,
those
you shut
in
up.
our
The rug's all crooked again. Can you help me straighten it out?
Quite a large armoire for our admittedly Spartan needs. She uses most of it.
Armoire. Spartans, not fancy.
We all have our skeletons in the closet, but not Serena. She was perfect.
Or maybe she is the skeleton in the closet.
I'm not sure why, but I don't feel like opening it. The sole thought of it drains what little energy I have left in me.
Pants or tarps for bodies?
She used to keep magazines, paperback novels, usual stuff on these nightstands when we were staying here.
One thing I do remember about this game is the beginning puts you to sleep. It's so bad. It's just
For some
so boring
reason,
at
light
first.
bulbs wouldn't last long in this lamp. I never looked into it.
Well, you can't look into a light bulb, you'll hurt your eyeballs. Duh, idiot.
2 days, 3 days tops, and bam, a brand new light bulb would burn out. Whenever her lamp didn't work, Serena would come by my side to read. A few moments later, she would lay her head down on my chest and fall asleep.
Oh, you're making me sleep. Just kidding, I'm not yawning.
She is fairly religious, not me. I'm the cold and cynical bastard. But I don't remember that ever being an issue between us. She always thought our relationship was a blessing. God, how I miss her. No longer the cynical asshole, I guess. Her faith came as a surprise to me. She was never prudish about sex, so I just didn't expect it. I guess people simply aren't that predictable. No, I don't want to read right now. Especially not a Bible.
Why, because you're a murderer? Hmm?
She adored all things of nature. I remember her long walks out in the woods. Curiously, we never brought many plants inside the cabin. We were surrounded by so many outside, I guess we were saturated by them. At least I was. Maybe I should have let her bring some plants inside. She liked them a lot. A plant is a plant. Beautiful to some, boring to others. They say these things are alive. If they are, it must be a horrible existence, confined in their own silent, dark world. We have much more interesting things than this plant inside the cabin. Like my books. Our refuge from the world. A place of warmth and passion. Sometimes we joked we needed to be so far out in the woods because that's how our sex life was. Far out.
Is this based in the 70s? Far out, dude.
The furniture came with the cabin, but the bedclothes we brought with us. A place like this needs some luxury. But without her,
Oh,
there are no monsters.
Don't even
under
start
the
that
bed.
bull crap.
I guess they're all in my head.
Or are they?
I feel too restless to sleep right now. I don't sleep well without Serena next to me. Both a blessing and a curse, I suppose. There are no monsters under the bed. I guess they're all in my head. It's a beautiful day, though there's an unnatural calm surrounding the area. I've always loved the hazy afternoon shades of this place. It's deep into summer, so there's a few hours left until it gets dark.
A few hours. So it's like 5 o'clock.
The sunlight is so bright here. In other circumstances, this would have been the perfect afternoon for us. There's a crack in this window from a tantrum she threw some time ago. It wasn't the only thing she
I
threw.
don't see no
Not
crack.
exactly perfect soundproofing. The sunlight can be confusing. The sunlight is so bright here. In other circumstances, this would have been the perfect afternoon. There's a strand of blonde hair in the comb. Yes, blonde hair like sun rays. I'm remembering. What's wrong with my memory? Did I have a stroke? She also had a brush, but I can't see it anywhere, nor some of her other personal items. It's just a regular comb bought from a supermarket, new enough to still have all its teeth. Hers. I used it too, when there's only an outhouse, and for some reason, whoever erected the rickety thing didn't think to include wall-to-wall mirrors, so this came in handy.
Why do you need wall-to-wall mirrors in an outhouse? Go do your business and come back inside and do your other business.
Should I dust for fingerprints? I might if I were in a detective story. After all these years, it permanently smells of her and her perfume. The last thing I need now is to see myself in the mirror. I must look awful.
Dearest, how do I say any of this? I like your way with words, but if I don't write this, I don't know what I'll do. My life feels so unreal now, dreamlike, but wonderfully so. Let me try, even if clumsily.
It's making me
The hours
yawn.
I spent with you when we last met are precious to me. I was so lost such a short time ago. Everything seemed drained of color and feeling. I think we were meant to find each other, to bring meaning to our lives again, make sense of the confusion shrouding both of us. When we stepped into the crystal silence of the snowy woods, away from the chatter of the guests, all nature seemed expectant, as if holding its breath, witnessing a rare moment of something infinitely better than what life in the ordinary run of things has to offer. Do you remember how the light crust of the snow glittered in the reflected light of the country house? How the copse of trees in which we walked was haloed with a magical aura?
No.
I felt the chill of the night air, and you opened your coat and enfolded me in your arms, and we hugged tight, sharing the warmth, sharing the only thing any of us have to share on this earth when you think about it. And then you toppled us on the snow, you devil. We laughed and rolled around, my head already spinning from the wine and crisp, pure night air and the stillness all around. We lay back, and I gasped when I realized what I was seeing. The luminous starscape, like a vast velvet cloth sprinkled with powdered sugar, like it can only be seen in the countryside. I had tears in my eyes when I turned to you and we kissed, and it felt like the only moment in all of time, or outside time, and ours was the only spark that could ignite the universe. You gave me these moments. You complete me in ways I never knew to dream of. Let me be the one who makes sense of the confusion whenever you feel lost again. We can make our own world against the rest of the world if need be. Together we can silence all the demons, heal all the wounds. I love you. In eternity yours, Serena.
Why'd it get so loud? No. Stop it. It got like really
It's been
freaking
so
loud.
long since I said her name out loud. I think that's the moment I fell in love with her. When she told me the soothing sound of her name.
So glad to meet you. My name is Serena.
They prevent my blood pressure from skyrocketing. Doctor's orders. And Serena's. I'm generally not fond of taking medication. I find it hard to believe ingesting a few chemicals will do me much good in the long run.
Don't forget your pill, hun. I know you'd rather not, but you know it's for the best.
Beta blockers. I have high blood pressure. I'm only supposed to take these before meals.
Wouldn't
Not
go
a big fan of them. They do tend to alleviate my headaches, though. Beta blockers. I have high blood pressure. These keys are for the cabin and the car.
What kind of car are you driving? Oh my god.
If the keys are here, does she have her spare? I should probably stay here in case she doesn't. Did she even have her own spare? We also have a key for the outhouse, but can't be bothered to keep it anywhere other than under that rock next to the thing. No one comes here anyway. We did have a night prowler once who left a mark inside the outhouse, but we rarely lock it anyway. I never noticed it before, but there's some rust on the ring. Should get a new one. We also have a key for the outhouse, but can't be bothered to keep it anywhere.
This
other than
freaking
under that
clock
rock
is gonna
next to the
drive me
No one comes here
insane.
anyway. We did have a night prowler once who left a mark inside the outhouse, but we rarely lock it anyway. She was special. Contradictory. She didn't mind these. Actually, I think she was into them too.
That looks interesting. We can always try it.
I read it for the articles, of course. Like that one by the guy.
Mm-hmm.
That one about the
I got you.
thing.
I got you, fam.
I needed some incentive to go check the mailbox from time to time. It's some way through the woods. Something good left in this world. They still make covers like this. Erotic, not obscene. She's beautiful, but what's her obsession with dolphins? I needed some incentive to go check the mailbox from time to time. It's some way through the woods. Unlike its sibling, this lamp would last for months. We brought the lamps with us when we got this place all those years ago. They were from a garage sale. The sun is streaming through the window. No reason to turn this on. All these metaphors and similes in my head. Light of my life. Make light. Wait, that's another kind of light. A lamp is a lamp, but to a writer, every
This game's gonna put me to sleep.
That leads to more.
I got videos to make. Can't sleep.
It seemed like neither of us could bother to properly wipe the lampshades.
Who?
All these metaphors and similes in my head. Light
my
of my
lampshade.
life. Make light.
There's an ant. Why is there an ant? Oh yeah, that's right. I'm playing a game.
The clock is a trophy from our
Almost
Kmart
forgot it was so
purchase.
boring.
Chalk this particular purchase up to every cabin needs one. The ticking begins to feel homey after a while. The first night was a nightmare, though. Time never mattered much to us while we were hiding from the rest of the world here. As long as we were
Why
together
were
and
you
happy.
hiding?
The clock has always been rather autonomous. No matter how many times we've wound it up, it keeps going out of sync. Actually, I think it might have gone out of sync again.
Loud noises.
No trusting this clock. I wonder what time it is. As if it mattered. The clock has always been rather autonomous. No matter how many times we've wound it up, it keeps going out of sync.
Oh! Oh! She is ugly! Why even? No!
The guy who snapped this, our host that night, used an actual film camera. It was a different world back then. My love, we don't have a lot of photos of ourselves as a couple, so this one is quite important. The guy who snapped this, our host that night, used an actual film camera. It was a different world back then.
Is it just me, or did the facial expression on the picture change?
It's different.
Okay. Alright.
But that just... it can't be different. Am I going mad? Somehow she looks sadder than I remembered. Could I really have been so wrong about that night? My love.
My love.
We don't have a lot of photos of ourselves as a couple. All those moments we sat at this table. This table has seen many. I sure hope she comes back soon. We can sit down and discuss our problems, like we always do. Our dining table. Quite mock. I could tell plenty of stories about this table. To be honest, I'm surprised it's still in one piece. I didn't cook much for her. Always so worried about my stuff. Without any activity, the corner feels cold. Lifeless. Damn. I can't even remember what her favorite meal was.
Look, I said I would do it. Will you just sit down over there? I'll make you something we can both enjoy eating.
It belongs in a museum. I'd give anything to see her standing here again, making coffee or sandwiches. I made my own too, of course, but it just made me happy to see. When she was happy, she'd hum her favorite songs as she puttered around. I can't remember the last time. An archaeologist could excavate the layers of food forever welded onto this and learn about the days when other beings ruled the earth. I think it dates from the colonial era. It belongs in a museum. An archaeologist could excavate. Someone said, work and love are the only things that ever really happened to us. Was it Freud or Marilyn Monroe? Did I let my work destroy my life? Writing was so all-consuming for me, and I made so little headway in all this time.
I'm getting text messages. Ooh. Ooh. What did that say? Let's text him. Okay. Let's turn my phone off. Okay. That's disgusting.
She's angry now. Part of me realizes I should be more shocked by this, but for some reason, I just feel numb, beyond it. She was lying to me and manipulating me all the time. Why did I let her do that? I'm the one who should have been scowling. She played me like a harp and made me look like a complete idiot. All of this, these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
Plot change.
Torture myself trying to remember. Too upset to even think straight.
Alright.
I hate her so much.
Sit down. We need to talk.
When did it go so wrong? This was supposed to be a... We weren't supposed to fight here.
You just don't get it, do you? You never do.
All of this... These pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies. I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
Okay, sassy pants.
She actually threw this at me once. She could have killed me. That's how the bedroom window got that crack.
Here's your stupid omelet.
Ooh, flying omelets.
Heavy damn thing. Cast iron. I torture myself trying to remember.
I didn't think chickens could fly.
Too upset to even think straight. I hate her so much. I want to hurl the whole damn lot into the lake. Or just tear at the pages until the wind sweeps them away.
Oh, my Xbox controller's falling.
Some of these started to mildew long ago. Nothing
Sit up
gold
there.
can stay. Frost. All those words, those damn words. My whole life's been consumed by them. Now I have none left to say. All of this, these pathetic souvenirs from this armchair. This is where we had that talk. That damn...
I've been trying so hard, but we lost something along the way. Did you get my letter? Will you just listen to me for once? God, you're always... Wait, where are you going? Don't walk away from me.
Do it. Don't you do it.
I couldn't care less about this damn thing. It's like looking into my own soul right now.
Okay.
Did I see shadows move? No. Just my imagination.
I hope you didn't.
It's like the whole world is against me. Even my mind is playing tricks on me. Why torture myself trying to remember? I'm too upset to even think straight. A part of me still thinks she'll forgive me and come back. But I've lost all hope now. Do I deserve to be forgiven? What about all the things she did and all the things she said?
Exactly.
Words and dreams may be enough for you, but you know what? You'll get a chance to test that soon because I've had enough.
Ooh.
I hate her
Get
so
some
much.
ice for that one. Ow.
All the real color faded from it long ago. It must be full of dust mites. I should burn it. I told her the rug was fine work, like I know anything about handicrafts. But it's what the Empress wanted to hear, wasn't it? All of these... I couldn't care less about this damn thing. Changeable man, insolent wretch. Sounds like Serena, all right. Her father's realm. She was a daughter of the Celtic sea god Monanon... What was it? Makler?
Monanon and Makler.
Scholars say Niamh's divine father, Monanon, was of an elder race even more ancient than the Tuatha Danann.
I'm not even trying that one.
Why torture myself trying to I'm too upset to even think straight. The jewelry box. It's just a
I
bunch
sit
of
here on the
schmaltzy
train,
junk.
taking me to my final farewell to the ones who brought me to this world. I see the smiling couples on their way to new adventures and think, that used to be us. We had joy and laughter and friends once, but a memory is not the thing itself. You're very good at letting things you don't want to face slip off you. You
Ooh.
continue as if nothing has changed, lost in your own lifeless world. Words and dreams may be enough for you. You know what? You'll get a chance to test that soon. I
Taylor.
question how I once saw things. How much of what I thought we had were my own feelings, and how much of your manipulation? Because you are so very good with words, aren't you? You knew how to use them when we met, and for the longest time, I went along with the romantic whirl you conjured up around our
Oh.
shabby, isolated
Caught
existence.
my Xbox
Oh,
controller.
it took me long enough to see it for what it was. And there were these moments that you swept me off on foolish flights of fancy, when I threw myself into your fantasies. You wove your spell, plying me with your magic and with wine in equal measure, and I was taken in like the lost little girl I was. Do you realize all the pain you've caused me? They say if you have to ask whether someone loves you, you already know the answer. Protestations to the contrary can no more convince me any more than I can make my own mother or father draw breath again. Your aloofness tells a different story.
Aloofness.
I no longer know what you're thinking. With my parents gone and with your refusal to even accompany me in my time of need, something broke. Or maybe it happened long ago, but I never saw it so clearly before, even after everything. I don't make you feel comfortable? Really? That's all you have to say? I won't waste any more life waiting for things that'll never come. Of course, that's what you expect me to do. Play the good wife so no one will laugh at you for being the failure you are, to shield you from the truth of your existence. Lost in your books and vapid verse, blithely drifting into the mists of time, as if not even a footnote, when you could be raking at it if you'd only used your words for anything other than personal indulgence. You talked and talked about your path, the winter blueness of my eyes, all that nonsense. And the years rolled by, the seasons came and went, on, you pursuing your dreams that will never be, lost in your damned words, looking for clues you'll never find. I'm sure you're doing it even now with your rotting books. You took the best years of my life, and gave only empty words in return. We've gone as far as we can, and something's got to give.
Is this where she kept her secrets? I should take a look inside. Where to put it? I hate her so much. Her wedding ring or mine? But what is it doing here? Oh, please, no. It's hers. I can't believe she would just leave it here. Where the hell is she? No. It can't be true. No, I didn't do it. I need to wake up from this nightmare. All of these... I remember how happy these made her. She smiled. That wonderful smile. I must have gifted these to make amends or something. Or did I? Did I ever gift her anything? She loved her trinkets more than she loved me. Right? I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
Oh.
What is this? It can't. It isn't. How did it happen? I can't remember.
Oh, that's terribly disgusting.
It's already rotten beyond recognition. But how much time has passed? It's dry and withered. A body takes at least weeks to... I can't even remember how I did it. Maybe I didn't. Do I have brain damage?
Yes,
I
please,
wouldn't
thank
be
you. Close it.
surprised.
Ooh, hello.
Do you realize how stupid this was? We had a plan. I took measures to ensure nothing like this would happen. But no, you couldn't help your damn self. We can't risk moving it now. The bulldozers are coming any minute.
Fire will do it.
Do you think they will buy it after all this time? It's been months since you...
Don't worry. It's all covered. He spent much time here.
Fine. Give me the kerosene.
No, let me out of here. No, 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 no. No.
Oh shit. We forgot your... Fuck. It was so stupid to leave it. Why did you do that?
Can you calm down? I couldn't bear to wear it any longer. It's in a safe place. We'll pick it from the end.
No, not like this. Please. No.
Okay. All right. Guys, that was Serena. It took me 36 minutes to finish it. So it's very, very quick finish. Very immersive gameplay. Really gets you thinking. I noticed like halfway through it, I started like remembering certain things that were going on. Remember how it went and stuff. But yeah, it's a great game. If you guys haven't checked it out, I definitely would. Definitely would. I would check it out. It's called Serena. Free on Steam. But yeah, that's all I have for this video. Make sure to check these down there somewheres. Right there. Yeah. Check those out. Follow me on both of those. I do stream, and I'm going to pick back up on recording, hopefully. So you guys make sure to check these out. Make sure to subscribe to me. I will be making more videos. I didn't think I would there for a while, but I decided to come back and started making videos. But yeah, that's all I have for this video. Hope to see you guys next one.